We were pretty famous back in high school. Trust us!
Had a whole future ahead of us, but now we suck.
All that potential now is flowing in the aqueducts.
Through the sands of time, many did forget.
But now our time has come to resurrect. But a podcast?
Sad I know, but can you blame us?
We are desperate to be much more than high school famous.
Hello, Matt. Welcome into High School Famous, the weekly podcast. Yay, we do it every week. We almost don't.
We got close to not.
But now we are, and it's a good thing. I know that I almost didn't make it because I was busy moving the whole weekend, and boy, I haven't sat down much in this last 4 days or so.
Yeah.
And that's been fun.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's now I'm looking at you and it looks like a flipped version of of how you were set up before.
It is a little bit flipped.
It's absolutely flipped.
The whole place is kind of flipped. Like when you come in, you don't go left to get into the kitchen. You go right. You don't go right to go up the stairs. You go left. It's all crazy in here. I started sleepwalking, and I ran into everything because my sleep memory is still on the old place. So I'm getting all discombobulated while I'm sleepwalking now.
Sleep memory.
Yeah, my sleep memory. Yeah.
Is that it's like a memory foam mattress kind of situation?
It has some cooling gel, so It helps keep my memory cool when I'm asleep. But when I'm not sleeping, my memory it fluctuates like crazy.
It would be awake memories.
It keeps me up all day. Yeah, my memory during the day. My sleep memory is nice and cool, but my day memory,
it's all hot,
cold,
sweaty.
It's all over the place. Can't regulate it. It's so difficult. Maybe that's why I can't remember much.
Except for like during the day, you can't remember much, or just in general all the time?
In general, all the time.
Gotcha. Right. Let's just jump right into that sweet joke.
You want it now, huh?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Well, did you hear about the guy who was fired from the keyboard factory? He wasn't putting in enough shifts.
Oh, there should be 2.
I know, per keyboard. He wasn't putting in enough.
So he's putting in 1 or less. 1
or less per keyboard. I'm sure there are some keyboards where he does do both, but it's not consistent enough to be. And, I don't know about your job, but typically if you're not performing the way they would like you to, they get talked to first. They'll talk to you and say, hey, we want your numbers to be a little bit higher. You're missing a bunch of those shift keys.
Right.
So I'm sure this was an ongoing issue with this gentleman. And I'm not sure what is so significant about the shift key that he was having issues, including both per keyboard. It seems like there wasn't a problem with the other keys on the keyboards. Maybe it's sort of like a weird assembly line where he was only in charge of the shift keys and there were people before him and after him. And so that could be it. Yeah,
then he was really dropping the ball.
Yeah, he was. And if that's your only area of expertise, I don't know how many keyboard factories there are. But I'm guessing it's not easy work to find.
Yeah, that'd be a weird one nowadays to get into. Like, I work for the keyboard factory. I imagine that it's not the only thing they do. I imagine it's a company that makes many different computer parts.
Probably. So he must have just worked in the keyboard department.
Yeah, and like if it was say like Logitech or something, and he was just the shift key guy,
the shift lead.
Yeah.
The shift key guy. I'm the key man.
I was going to say shift manager originally. I'm like, no,
there's no way he was promoted to manager.
No, not
because if you're the manager, you're not putting any of the shifts in anyway. You're someone else.
No, yeah, you're just. Oh, so then why did he get fired? Like, his boss should have got reprimanded for the fact that he wasn't, quality checking the work. Or maybe that's why the guy got fired, because his boss did come down and got on him.
Yeah. What?
Moving on.
The guy who's supposed to put the shift keys on the keyboard wasn't putting in enough. That's why he got fired. I don't know why we're now questioning the boss.
I thought maybe the boss wasn't, doing quality checks on his work. Because if it had to have gone on long enough for him to get fired over it.
Right.
This isn't a one-time thing.
No, I know.
So his boss wasn't quality checking his work for a while. And then, shit rolls downhill. So
we don't know how long he worked at this place. We don't know
Yeah.
how many
Could be a temp.
keyboards were. We don't know how many keyboards were negatively affected by his inability to successfully place 2 shift keys per keyboard.
Right.
It could have been day 1, and he missed 50% of the shift keys. And they said, you know what? If you don't pick this up and get this corrected by the end of the day, you're done. We can't afford to slow down production this much because of your lack of ability to manage putting 2 keys on a single keyboard.
Yeah.
The numbers guy, he's got way more responsibility than you, especially
Unless
those
you're
with
only
10
responsible for one number.
Are you talking back to me, employee? Because you're already on thin ice.
I'm
The
not
numbers guy, which is the guy who does all the numbers, can manage
Okay.
his work, but you
He manages
responsible
the
for
numbers.
2. He does. He's the numbers man.
You know what this
He's crunch-
shift guy
he's-
deserves?
He's crunching the numbers. What does he deserve, Matt? What is it?
Capital punishment.
That's so in the keyboard industry.
Keyboard joke.
Capital punishment has a different meaning than in the prison system.
Yeah, this means you get
Let's be clear.
crushed by a bunch of capital letters.
To death.
It's the
Wait,
only
what
way
are
to
these-
crush something.
What are these capital letters made out of? Steel? Granite?
Defective keyboards.
Wow. They take defective keyboards and
Mhm.
glue them together to form letters.
Yeah, he was
Are there-
hoisted by his own petard at that point.
I don't think he was hoisted.
Well, if you get killed by your own, you're getting killed by your own creation.
Well, if you're going to be, if the whole,
You're
If
you're the cause of your own death. That's what. Basically,
I get the saying, but I get the saying. I know what it means. But literally, if you are going to be crushed by something, why would they
Mhm.
hoist you up first? You want to keep them on the
They're
ground.
not hoisting him. They're hoisting the.
I know. More, yeah, metaphorically. Oh, the letters were hoisted.
You know what that saying came from, right?
I do not.
So a petard was like I believe it was like a type of explosive, and somebody was, from what I remember, this is going to be really choppy, but
I know this. I knew
there
this.
was a,
Don't
there
don't
was a-
don't tell it.
why
Don't tell it because I know it.
well that doesn't okay. I'm not just talking to you.
Some guy's bomb. Well, you asked me if I knew it. The audience knows where it
Okay.
came from.
Okay, yep, he blew himself up on with his own bomb.
I said don't.
Boom,
I said
done.
don't. I said don't say it.
But the listeners might not know what that means, and then they're gonna have to fucking waste their time googling it.
Oh gosh, which would be way quicker than listening to this episode to find out.
That, or they could have just waited the 5 extra seconds of explanation behind it.
So a bomb, you say?
Well, now see you've taken something that would have been done by now and just made it last so much fucking longer.
I'm really hoisting my own petard. If you right, that's what I'm doing. I'm hoisting my own petard right now. You want to see?
I don't think it needs to be hoisted. I'm sure it
Yeah.
could be gently lifted. No
Well-
no types of pulleys would need to be involved.
No, like it
Nothing.
lifts. It lifts itself. That's what you meant.
No, I mean there's a whole like system of like things that happens that cause it to lift. It's not just itself. It's not just like I've decided to be upright now.
Look, my petard hoists itself.
I don't know if that's true.
So you want to hear a funny moving story?
Do I?
So I moved, everyone, a very short distance, and I of course, being someone that records things, I have foam panels on my wall to help absorb sound to reduce echo, and my son also has foam panels on his wall for the same purpose. And he was removing the panels from his wall. Now they're all held up by those Velcro, where it's Velcro on one side, sort of, and like sticky on the backside of, and you just stick them to the wall with these 3M little things.
Yep.
So you can easily just pull them off the wall and you can just stick them somewhere else. It's all reusable. He was just pulling all the panels off and then leaving the other half of the Velcro sticky thing on the wall. I said, well, you should just take those all off at the same time and keep them together, because now you're going to have to rematch all of the pairs of sticky back items. And so that was my advice to him. And I left my foam panels as the last thing I was doing, just because I was, I'm like, there's more important heavy things to deal with. I'll deal with the panels at the end. So today I had gone over to get them, and they came through and repainted the old place already. And
You were
so-
still moving out.
Well, I technically, my move out date was the 1st, which was last Friday. So I guess someone's going to be moving in soon, so they had to get it turned around quick. And I guess they thought I was going to be bringing my keys back today, so they got a painter to come in. So I walked into my room with all of my foam panels on the floor and all of the paired Velcro sticky things all over the floor in just a scatter. So
that's annoying.
Yeah, I took a picture of it and I can send it to you if you want, but it's just a bunch of foam panels and then sticky things all on the floor.
Yeah,
in a big jumble.
Put it up on our Instagram.
Oh God, I don't know. Great. It's the most Instagram we've had in a while, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you post that, it will be.
I also posted something. I don't know how this all works sometimes, but I posted something on Facebook that was just a picture of that person that double parked. Did you see that?
No.
I posted a picture of someone that completely.
Oh yeah. I did see that. Yep. Right in the middle of
the divider line. The divider line was in the center of the vehicle.
Almost as if they tried so hard to center their car perfectly on the line.
I think that's exactly what they did. And for some reason, that also posted to the podcast's Instagram, and I don't know why, but
there you go.
The podcast.
Maybe that's where I saw it.
My caption said, "I like humans." Of course, it's sarcasm, but people might think that that's the podcast's view of humans and not just my own.
I would agree. I think that is just, and the thing is if I recall, it wasn't even like a nice car. Like usually people that have like a really nice car do that because they're like, I don't want anybody to park next to my car. This was like some beat up like early 2000s. Like
I think it was some Toyota. Yeah, it was not a fancy car.
No, it was a pile of crap.
Yeah, some people try to double park. Some people park just way toward the back of the parking lot to make sure that there aren't other cars near them. This was not the car to do that.
No, I can only imagine, like, the only way that that's slightly justifiable is if that person, like, if there was no handicap spots left and that person needed the space to get in and out with, like, a wheelchair, or if the person was, like, the same size as their car, so they needed the extra room to be able to get in and out of it.
If that were the case, I think that person should buy a bigger car.
Yeah, but then they'd take up 3 spots.
They don't grow with the car.
No, not them. That's how they end up parking it, because the car is bigger, so they need more space to be able to get into it. Because the car is going to take up more room.
Sure.
So therefore, the space between the cars would be smaller due to the car being larger. Therefore, they would now have to park in 3 spots, which would in turn be them parking in a spot and having 2 spots next to them open,
which is legal.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. Why didn't they
just have to figure
out
how to? Well, they just have to figure out how to make sure that nobody parks next to them.
I think they should have full.
I
think they should have permission to park on the roof
of the building.
Any building any establishment because if you are someone who is as large as your vehicle, I think it would do everyone better to allow them to park on the roof of the vehicle of the building versus putting them in a position every single parking lot to either double park and piss people off or have to park really far away just because of their size.
Well, I mean, that's only going to benefit them.
What is parking on the roof?
They have to park far away.
It's going to benefit them.
Yeah. So then they have to walk further to get into the store.
Oh, so you're saying that their size is due to them being overweight. They could just be a really.
I thought I made that clear.
You said they're as big as the car. That could mean anything. What if they're just a giant person? That's
Then they have giant people have their own stores they go to. They don't go to our stores. Our stores are too small for them.
Well, I don't mean like Jack and the Beanstalk giant. I just mean an abnormally large human, such not too dissimilar from, like, say, a Shaquille. I was just saying Shaquille O'Neal.
Like an Andre the Giant?
Yeah, like an Andre the Giant. His name has a giant in it, and he's not. Yeah. He doesn't have his own stores.
I mean, he's dead.
Had his own stores.
It's better. Learn your tenses.
I know them.
Use them properly.
You think a store that may
cares
have been
if
made,
you're dead?
No, they'll send you coupons anyway. No, you think a store that was designed maybe with Andre the Giant in mind would then just disappear because he passed away?
I mean, it's
They'll cater
possible,
to-
but it could also just be a coincidence.
So they built the store with the ability to vanish because they knew that this person would one day die.
No, it just may like there could have possibly been a store that just like happened to go out of business right as he died.
That's just unfortunate for everybody.
They're gonna say that's just stupid,
Well, I almost said that's just dumb.
which is also true.
Yeah.
Well, Sean,
Yes, Matt.
it's officially December. You know what that means.
It means
It's time to hit up the holidays. Holiday themed episodes all month long. Hope you're ready for it.
I guess
So far I've prepared for this one, but that's it. I may be slightly prepared for 2 of the episodes this month.
That's better than me, considering all I've been
Well,
doing is
you were
scrambling to unpack and what.
I was anticipating you would not have anything ready for today's episode, which is why I kind of sort of threw this together very last minute. I thought about it. I think I thought about it yesterday, and then I kind of quickly grabbed some stuff today for it. Are you familiar with the website clickhole.com?
I am not familiar.
Okay. So clickhole.com is a satirical website created by The Onion. So if you're familiar with
Okay.
The Onion, you kind of have a brief idea, but basically this website parodies like clickbait content.
Okay.
So they have a lot of like absurd articles, quizzes, videos, stuff like that. And basically, yeah, if you look at quizzes like find out which Harry Potter character you are and crap like that, but these have those same kind of clickbaity titles, but then the content therein is ridiculous. And I won't explain too much more to you because I want you to kind of experience it.
Look, I don't think a quiz that tells you what Harry Potter character you are is clickbait at all.
Oh,
I think
I'm
that's
sorry.
valuable. It's valuable information to learn. It's life enriching, and I encourage everyone to fill out that quiz if you haven't already.
All right. Well, other examples then. Sorry. Like, what does your dog think of what kind of sandwich you are? I don't know.
How dare you? That's one of my favorite quizzes of all time. I take it
I'm so
several
sorry.
times, and I hope for a different result. But you know what? It's always the same.
Well, I found a few Christmas related quizzes, Sean, from clickhole.com that I would
Are we
like.
going to take them?
I'm going to read them to you and have you take them.
Oh, we don't get to both take them?
No. Because,
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
What if I don't want to? Good night. See you next Tuesday, everybody. It's a truncated, abbreviated, short
like a 20-minute episode.
episode. Episode?
It's pronounced Minnesota. So, Sean, this first quiz is how well do you know the lyrics to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You? How confident do you feel off the bat?
I might do all right with this.
All right.
There aren't a lot of lyrics, are there? I don't think there are.
Recall. So, I'm gonna read you a part of the lyric missing one or more words.
All right.
And then I'm going to read you 4 options, and you're going to tell me which one's the correct choice.
Oh, so it's multiple choice. I don't get to just throw in whatever I want.
No, this is not a Mad Lib.
This is going to be less fun.
Number 1, I don't want a blank for Christmas. There is just one thing I blank. Your options are, I don't want a bug for Christmas. There is just one thing I understand.
I can see that.
Number 2, I don't want a horse for Christmas. There's just one thing I ride.
What is it? And who doesn't want a horse?
Yeah.
That's definitely not it.
Third option, I don't want a lot of ruckus for Christmas. There is just one thing I have to tell you about Jeffrey's murder.
Top
And number
front runner
4.
so far. Front runner.
Number 4, I don't want a Halloween pumpkin for Christmas. There is just one thing I kiss on the mouth. Those are your options.
You don't want a Halloween pumpkin for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So is this to suggest that if someone were to get a Halloween pumpkin for Christmas, they must then kiss it on the mouth?
I've never really dug too deeply into Mariah Carey's lyrics. I don't know how much meaning there is behind it, symbolism, whatnot.
Wait a minute.
So you want me to read your options again?
Really quickly, because I think
Okay.
I know what the real answer is, but I'm pretty sure that you didn't
it's in
read the
here.
real.
It's in here.
Okay, do it again, quickly.
Bug.
Rapid fire.
I don't want a bug for Christmas. There's just one thing I understand. I don't want a horse for Christmas. There's just one thing I ride. I don't want a lot of ruckus for Christmas. There's just one thing I have to tell you about Jeffrey's murder. And I don't want a Halloween pumpkin for Christmas. There's just one thing I kiss on the mouth.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow.
Those are your-
What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
You know what it is.
Well, it's clearly the one that involves Jeffrey's murder.
Oh, sorry. Incorrect.
What?
This is where Mariah Carey says she will only kiss a Christmas pumpkin during the holidays. That was the correct answer. It's a Christmas pumpkin, not a Halloween pumpkin.
Now, I think I see what's going to happen here.
So that's the real lyric is I don't want a Halloween pumpkin for Christmas. There's just one thing I kiss on the mouth, because that part of the song is about how she sings about Christmas pumpkins.
Christmas pumpkins.
Yep. So I can't believe you forgot that.
Well, it's really crazy because that's like the opening line.
Yeah, it is literally the opening line of the song. You might be confusing this with another song.
I mean, it's very possible. I know so many Mariah Carey songs.
Mm-hmm. There's this
I'm
one.
sure
There's the other one.
And then there's the one that she sang with that other guy, those other guys.
That one, yeah. With
From the
Boyz II Men.
90s. It's funny, we were thinking of the same song.
Throw a little truth in there.
Yeah. All right. This is going to go great. I'm going to get all these right.
Number 2. I don't care about the blank blank, the Christmas tree. So is it, I don't care about the Bible, I'm going to marry the Christmas tree? Is it, I don't care about the bugs can have the Christmas tree?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You said blank blank.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
It's like a double blank. It's a blank,
right.
And then like a comma.
Right, but blank suggests 2 missing words, and you're adding a lot in there.
I'm not going to blank.
Oh, okay.
It's like this is what's being taken out. Okay,
gotcha.
So,
okay.
All right. Number 3. I don't care about the Christmas tree. I do not love the Christmas tree. And I don't care about the findings of the police. Jeffrey's killer is still out there. He could even be under the Christmas tree. I didn't pre-read this, by the way.
I want this to be all about the murder. Why wasn't the first one about the murder? Missed opportunity.
I mean, this part of the song might be about the murder. We don't know.
Okay. Well,
if you dig deep and remember the song.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. The one about Jeffrey's murder. That's my answer.
Okay, we're going back to Jeffrey's murder. It's all going to be Jeffrey's murder. No, Sean. I don't care about the Bible. I'm going to marry the Christmas tree. Here Mariah sings that she won't let religion keep her from marrying whoever she wants. The song is very deep.
Yeah, but why celebrate a Christian holiday?
Let's not dig too deep into this. It's a valid point, but
yeah. Okay. I am
all right. So far, you're not doing so great.
Gosh, I might have to veer off of my guessing every Jeffrey's murder answer.
Well,
if I want to get any of these right,
I think you're in luck. This one doesn't have a Jeffrey answer. So, number 3, I just want blank more than you could ever know. Okay, is it? I just want a big old piece of bread more than you could ever know. I just want the truth more than you could ever know.
That could be about the murder.
I just want to know more than you could ever know. Okay. And I just want to see a whale with legs more than you could ever know.
Whale with legs. Final answer.
Sorry, Sean. She wants to know the truth.
No, about the murder.
Yeah. This is where she says she only wants to know the truth about who killed Jeffrey.
Yes!
But you didn't guess the right answer.
Oh, I didn't guess that one. But the real answer this time was about the murder.
It was about Jeffrey, yeah.
This is the first. And I even said it. Boy. I called it. When you said that the possible line was that she wants to know the truth more than you could ever know, I said about Jeffrey's murder. I called it.
You called it, but yet still didn't pick that answer.
Touche, Clickhole. Well, I told you I was going to jump off of guessing the murder answer.
Yeah, true.
And-
And it failed you.
It failed me this time.
Yeah. All right. Number 4, make my blank.
This
All
is a
I want
tough
for
quiz.
Christmas is blank. Is it make my bed? All I want for Christmas is to not have to make my bed. Is it make?
Oh, hold on. Like, what a mouth jumble to sing. How does she fit this into those bars?
She's a genius.
She's clearly. Do you hear the
She's
lyrics
a
to this
diva,
song?
dude. She's a diva. All right. Make my life complete. All I want for Christmas is Christmas meat. Going with the rhyme scheme there.
Genius. Catchy.
Make my pizza recipe. All I want for Christmas is to win the annual holiday pizza contest.
Sure. That's all right. I'm sure there's another one.
And then make my story not scary. All I want for Christmas is to be able to sleep. So bed, not to make my bed. Life complete, Christmas meat. Pizza recipe to win the annual holiday pizza contest, or story not scary to be able to sleep.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I like the Christmas meat. I also like the pizza answer. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the fourth choice is involving the murder, because she wants her story to not be scary and she wants to be able to sleep. I think this murder is keeping her up at night.
It's a possibility.
But every time I've guessed the murder answer, it has not been it.
Right. But then when you don't guess it, it is it. So it's
so here's
lose-lose.
It is lose-lose. So
in
in
a
a way,
guess it now, it won't be right. But if you don't guess it, it will be.
So in a way, if I want the song to continue to be about murder, I have to not guess that it's that.
Right.
Because that will change the answers.
This game is not predetermined, apparently.
No, it isn't. I'm going to go with the Christmas meat.
Christmas meat. Sean, you are correct.
All right.
This is the classic lyric about delicious Christmas meat.
Which is what?
I don't know.
It's holiday meat.
All right. Number 5. I should probably have seen how many questions there were for this. Okay, it's just 10. It's just 10.
Yeah.
We're good.
What if there's like 40 questions?
I know. The song's not that long. I don't need blank upon the fireplace.
Me either.
Okay.
You and me, Mariah.
I don't need a bowling trophy. I keep mine upon the fireplace. I don't need this right now. I have bugs upon the fireplace. It's more bugs.
Oh, so earlier she mentioned she didn't want bugs, but that wasn't the answer. So she might like her bugs. This could be it.
Yeah. I don't need much. Just Jeffrey's killer's head upon the fireplace. Or I don't need a bed. I'll sleep upon the fireplace.
That's ridiculous. No one would write that.
Yeah.
I ruled that one out
dangerous.
immediately.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless you have one of those like little gate things in front of the fireplace
that keeps the embers from flying out.
Well, no, but what's the dangerous part? You're worried about falling off and then like rolling into the fire. But if you have,
I think it's more so it's like you don't want to fall off the top of the fireplace, and like usually like the front part of the fireplace is like all brick and stuff. It's a very hard landing.
Well, she laid out some soft pillows and cushions and stuff.
Yeah, it's usually a safe thing to throw in front of the fireplace.
They're covered in a flame retardant case. Each pillow.
They're made of asbestos.
They are pure asbestos, recycled. So it's good for the environment.
Yeah, it's that really like mulched up stuff.
Big time. Just like slapped it on each pillow until it's stuck. Got it wet first. Really comfortable. Have you ever tried it?
Probably okay in that probably because then it's not airborne and won't get in your lungs. So it's actually probably not bad to have wet asbestos.
Yeah, wet asbestos also helps with preventing it from catching on fire.
Right, on top of its already flame retardant properties.
Right, but it helps. The water helps.
Answer?
I forgot the answers. I'm going to say it's
we were on fireplace a lot.
Which was not
they're
all
the answers. It's part of the question.
No, because they're no, it's not.
I was like, I'll choose the fireplace one, but I'm like,
I know she doesn't want this. So hold on. There's the bowling trophy. There's the bugs. There's Jeffrey's killer's head on a spike on the
bed,
and then a bed. Bowling trophy.
I'm sorry, Sean. It's I don't need this right now. I have bugs upon the fireplace. This is the line where Mariah can't argue because there are bugs all over the place.
Why are they explaining the lyric?
Because you got to
They're
know what
basically just-
you're getting like an idea behind, the meaning of the song.
Well, because basically, but all they're doing is going like, the lyric says, oh, she doesn't need this right now. She's got bugs all over the fireplace. And then it's like, this is the part where Mariah says that she has bugs. It's like they don't even really explain the meaning behind the lyric. They're just sort of retelling the lyric. God, I paid special attention to that one because of her mention of bugs earlier, but I still didn't pick it.
You're second guessing yourself too much. You gotta go with
Mariah. Mariah is an enigma wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a wet asbestos.
All right, next line. Santa Claus won't blank with a toy on Christmas Day. Number 1, Santa Claus won't pleasure anyone with a toy on Christmas Day. Santa Claus won't exist with a toy on Christmas Day. Santa Claus won't bring Jeffrey back with a toy on Christmas Day. Or Santa Claus won't mate a toy with a toy on Christmas Day.
I'm going back to the murder. Santa Claus won't bring Jeffrey back on Christmas with a toy on Christmas Day.
Let's go for it. Sorry, Sean. The answer is mate a toy. This is where Mariah knows Santa will take a break from his unholy science experiments for Christmas.
that did a little more of explaining.
Yeah. Yep.
So, gosh.
All right.
I do not know this song well. I thought I knew the song way better than
you were alive before it existed. You think you'd have a better idea just because you've been around its entire existence. But I don't know
a lot about fidget spinners either.
True. I don't think there's much to know about them.
I don't know what there is to know.
I mean, it's a shape attached to a bearing.
Well, I know what it is.
Yeah, that's it. You now know everything there is to know about fidget spinners.
A shape attached to a bearing, a wheel.
Yep, that could be it's a large fidget spinner, but
my old skate wheels, my old rollerblade wheels, could have been considered fidget spinners back in the day.
Yeah, they'd be a little off center, but
the OG fidget spinners. What do you mean they'd be off center?
Well, I was imagining it's still attached to your skate.
No.
Okay.
No, Matt. No. That would be so awkward. Besides, in this form of a fidget spinner, I would just turn the skate upside down and then just spin the wheels, which I had done several times.
I suppose.
Not try to hold the wheel.
Your life was so exciting.
I did it several times, Matt. Sometimes
I wouldn't even put my skates on. I would just hold my skate upside down and spin the wheels.
Sometimes when all the other people are out skating, I'm like, you know what? This is bringing me more joy, and there's a much smaller chance of getting injured. This is the smarter play. You fools out there being active and enjoying being with a group, screw you. I'm going to sit here in my lonesome and spin these wheels. It makes a pleasant sound. It's a good challenge to see if you can make it spin for longer than you did on the previous attempt. It's a very limited amount of fun.
Mm-hmm. Number 7, I won't blank and send it to the North Pole for blank. Number 1, I won't build an incendiary device and send it to the North Pole, for that is illegal, good sir.
This is not a song lyric.
We don't know that yet. Weigh out your options. That might be the right lyric.
I think she's full of it. She would totally do that.
Right. I won't buy a dog and send it to the North Pole for fun.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I would do that as long as I knew that the dog would die in transit.
True.
Because I'm all about killing dogs.
I won't put legs on a whale and send it to the North Pole for a reunion with the other whales.
Now, this is another mention of a whale with legs.
Mm-hmm. Second one.
I just wanted to mention
choice. I won't go back in time and send it to the North Pole for safekeeping.
Send what to the North Pole?
I don't know. I won't go back in time and send it, whatever it is.
Okay.
She's
not going to do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is, folks. She's not going to do it. So stop asking. I'm going to go with, it bit me the last time. This is the second mention of a whale with legs.
It's true.
I'm going with the whale with legs.
Whale with legs? Sean, no.
Come on.
I won't buy a dog and send it to the North Pole for fun. Here, Mariah explains that she won't torture dogs.
That's torture.
Yes. All right, number 8.
Okay, hold on. That's like her. That's a very obscure way to, let everyone know that you're not about torturing animals or dogs specifically. Like, hey, you want to know? You guys are questioning. You want to know how much I don't want to torture a dog? I will not send one to the North Pole for fun.
Right.
I may for another reason if I have to, but for fun, no. Never. Listen
for
to my
meat?
song.
Yes.
This for Christmas meat, of course.
Yeah, maybe that's what Christmas meat is.
This is the number 1 holiday song in history. Listen, people.
Number 8, I won't even blank hear those blank. Number 1 is I won't even wake up if I can't hear those big old bells.
Euphemism.
I won't even know myself, hear those voices in my head. That's just not even proper sentence structure.
She should go back in time and send it.
I won't even care if you hear those messages I left you. And I won't even mess around, hear those police sirens, ?
Oh, so it's hear those police sirens?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that there hasn't been a mention of the murder in a while, but this is
that's kind of leaning towards the murder.
A little bit. I'm going to go with, since it's the most exciting answer, police sirens.
All right. Sean, you got it right.
Yes! I'm 2 for 8. 2 for 8.
This is the climactic scene of the song where Mariah has Jeffrey's killer cornered and is about to send him to hell.
Wow. That lyric says all that?
That's what that part of the song tells you.
Oh, so she's going to get... Okay, we're going to hear more.
Yeah. Number 9.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Okay. Make my blank, baby, all I want for blank.
Okay.
So it's number 1 is make my lunch, baby, all I want for lunch is spaghetti. Make my dad proud, baby, all I want for you is to go to a good college that will nurture you. Make my baby live again, baby, all I want for myself is Jeffrey back.
God, who is Jeffrey? Who is this Jeffrey?
I know, the elusive Jeffrey. The dead Jeffrey's not so elusive.
I never knew of her having any affiliation or relationship with a Jeffrey.
Well, then you have not listened to this song. Last one is make my cake, baby. All I want for Jake is cake.
Jake?
I don't know. There's a Jake.
Who's Jake now?
Maybe it's the whale.
Jake is Jeffrey's killer. Who she is secretly
give Jake
in
a cake with a file in it so she can break him back out of prison.
Yes.
She's actually in on it with him.
She's secretly in cahoots with Jake. But I'd have to go spaghetti.
All right. Sorry, Sean. It's
Come
cake.
on. It was cake?
Yep. She wants cake. This is the line about making cake for Jake that has some timeless rhyming.
It says that?
Yep.
Wow.
I didn't make that up.
This is the part where she's saying, okay, so let's stop for a second. This song is going
We got one left. We got one left.
Let's do the one more.
Right.
Okay, one more.
Last one. All I want for Christmas is blank. Baby, all I want for Christmas is blank. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you blank. All I want for Christmas is blank, baby.
This is too many to figure out.
Well, your first, okay, so first one is all I want for Christmas is Christmas, baby. All I want for Christmas is Christmas, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, Christmas. All I want for Christmas is Christmas, baby. That's the first one.
Okay. Can I write? Can they hire me to write this stuff? Because I would have a field day.
Number 2 is all I want for Christmas is a new life, baby. All I want for Christmas is to forget, baby. All I want for Christmas is you and your ability to make me disappear. All I want for Christmas is a way out, baby.
This is the murder. She murdered Jeffrey.
Maybe.
Listen to that lyric.
Next one is all I want for Christmas is a guitar, baby. All I want for Christmas is a candy apple red Stratocaster guitar, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, Fender American Standard Stratocaster with humbucker pickups. All I want for Christmas is my son to think I rock, baby.
Could you imagine these being in a song? How clunky would this song be?
It would be pretty rough to sing. And
Is there
last
another one?
Is,
Yeah.
last one is All I Want for Christmas is John, baby. All I Want for
John?
Christmas is George, baby. All I Want for Christmas is you, Paul.
This is the Beatles.
All I Want for Christmas is the Three Good Beatles, baby.
Oh no, it said that.
Yeah, Ringo got left out.
He is a bitch. Wait, I don't know if those are the lyrics.
What'd
so
you
I
say?
shouldn't say that. I said she is a bitch. If she leaves
She's a
out
diva.
Ringo,
She's a diva.
oh sorry, they're different. It's good to be when you're a diva. It means it's good. Your irrational behavior and being demanding is good because you're a diva.
So, what's your answer, Sean? We can get these results.
I'm really.
Is there somehow
I'm leaning-
results after this?
Yeah. What do I find out? I suppose it's just like a percentage.
Find
of
out how well
I
you know
it.
the song.
I'm a little disappointed that I'm going to guess that this is just a percentage, or like they say you don't know it at all, or you know it really well.
We're gonna find out together.
I'm kind of leaning toward the guitar answer, but
Pretty great. It's a pretty good answer.
I don't think she plays the guitar,
I don't think she does.
but I do think she murdered Jeffrey, and she wants a way to escape and be out
Okay.
of and get away from
So you think she wants
paying
to
those
do-
consequences. Yeah, that could be it too. Although she's so rich and famous, why would she want a new life?
I mean, it could be
can't-
Christmas, 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 Christmas.
It could be that too.
This is the part of the song where she just says Christmas a lot.
Which just says Christmas a lot. You know, it's the repeating chorus at the end until it
Climax.
fades out. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm going against my desires completely. I'm going with the first choice.
You're going with Christmas, Christmas, Christmas,
Christmas. It's a Christmas song. She's got to nail it home at the end.
Sean, no, you're wrong.
Come on.
It's John, George, Paul, the Three Good Beatles. This is the line where you find out the song was being sung by Paul McCartney this whole time.
What?
Don't,
Paul McCartney doesn't even like Ringo,
I guess not.
but they're the only two left. How does he even like stand it?
Yeah, I don't know. Sean, would you like to get your results?
I mean, do you think Paul McCartney sits there and goes like, "Gosh," he just stares across
Why?
the room.
Why did
He stares. Why are you the only one left? The
Ringo's
two I
gonna-
liked.
Ringo's gonna outlive everybody.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he still looks the best. I think he still looks the healthiest out of everybody. Well, I mean, out of him and Paul.
Paul? Well, we haven't had a look at George and John in a while. They might be looking all right.
Yeah.
Really high cheekbones on those skulls.
Sean, let's get those results.
Okay.
So, how well did you know the lyrics? You did bad.
I did
You
poorly.
clearly haven't heard Mariah Carey's Christmas classic, All I Want for Christmas Is You, nearly enough times. You ruined Christmas. Try again next year.
I can only do it once a year. Give me another chance, Clickhole.
Should we do it again right now?
Do you think it's the same answers, right?
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you it'll be the same answers. So, all right. We're closing that one, Sean. Now, I have more options for if we want to try to do another one. I don't know what this is. Okay, never mind. I have 5 more. We're not going to do all 5 of them. We could probably do one more, or we could cap this off and we could save them and maybe knock out a couple next time.
I want you to send one to me, and then you will take the quiz.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't read that. I haven't read any of them.
I think
I've
it's fair that it turns around, and now you're the one taking the quiz.
Okay. Just go to clickhole.com and then search Christmas quizzes. There was 6 of them total. So it's just rule out the one I did and you're good to go. Yeah, you're muted.
I don't know why I was muted.
I think you muted yourself because you were typing.
No, I didn't. I clicked to open a new tab. I don't know what happened, but all I asked was, should I search Christmas quiz or quizzes?
I think I just searched Christmas quiz and it came up with like 6 options.
All right. Well, let's do. Okay, that's the one you did. Okay.
I just need to know which one you're going to do so I can close that tab so I don't look at it.
I think I'm intrigued by this one. Will you get a visit from Santa Claus or Puzzle Man this Christmas?
Okay. I don't know who Puzzle Man is.
We hopefully will find out. All right. So Christmas, the smell of gifts is in the air and the world is wet with the syrup of the season. Today we celebrate the day when the boy Jesus was born in a donkey's prison. Christmas
I
is
didn't
the
read all
time.
that stuff. I just jumped into the quiz.
Okay. Well, this is fun stuff.
Okay, go for it.
Christmas is the time when Santa Claus and Puzzle Man climb into their Jeeps and drive from house to house, visiting all the sleeping people of the world. Will you get a visit from Santa Claus or Puzzle Man this Christmas? Take the quiz to find out.
Well,
all right.
This sounds like at least I won't look like a fool for not knowing lyrics to a song that's so popular.
It's really popular. You know, that song goes so many more places than I remember. Maybe I just tune it out. I don't know. I can't explain
love to hear somebody recreate that song using those lyrics.
I would like that as well. All right. So question number 1. Let me see how many there are.
Hopefully it's just 10.
There appear to be 7.
Oh, even better. We can burn through this.
How did you spend the majority of this past year?
Okay.
You have spreading Christmas joy or tearfully begging doctors to send me to the puzzle zone. I think these are going to be quite obvious if this is how it's going to go.
Yeah. I guess the puzzle zone.
So
I don't really spread Christmas cheer. Is this just one or the other?
Well, no, there's no, like, for example, question number 2 has 4 choices.
Okay.
But this doesn't sound like you got it correct, you got it incorrect. It's like,
yeah, this is more of just like, it's going to tell me, yeah.
We get to learn more about you in this quiz. Yeah. So the next question is, when you hear the word Christmas, what is the first image that comes to your mind? First choice, a jolly man with a white beard and red jacket delivering presents to all the good boys and girls of the world.
Okay.
Number 2, a mustache sultan in a trench coat and screaming about how puzzles are alive.
Usually not.
A jolly man with a red jacket and a white beard loading up his Jeep with loose ketchup packets to hand to the good boys and girls of the world. And lastly, someone fishing drowned birds out of the puzzle cauldron.
Oh, man. Usually, I mean, my actual answer's not on this list. But if I have one of those.
Yeah, you gotta pick the closest one.
I guess it's number 1. Just a jolly man delivering presents to all the boys and girls.
Okay, let's go with that one then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 3. What is the greatest thing that you accomplished this year?
Okay.
1, painting a giant mural of Jesus and Satan giving each other high fives while they both say Puzzle Man at the same time in a speech bubble. I sold this painting to the Vatican for $12 million.
Did you?
Choice number 2. Well, whoever wrote this quiz did. Painting a giant mural of me sitting on the toilet and cheering as Santa Claus crawls out of my faucet to bring me presents, and selling the mural to the Vatican for $12 million.
This is what's the greatest thing I accomplished?
Correct.
I either painted a mural of Jesus and Satan high-fiving or Santa crawling out of my faucet.
Or the two other options that I'm going to read
more
next.
Options. Okay, I thought that was it.
Painting a giant mural of Puzzle Man teaching Jesus to swim and selling the mural to the Vatican for $12 million. In the mural, there's a speech bubble coming out of Jesus' mouth that says, I think I'm getting the hang of the swimming thing. And there's a speech bubble coming out of Puzzle Man's mouth that says, Jesus, you've only gotten worse.
All right.
Or lastly, painting a giant mural of Santa Claus sitting in a sauna wearing nothing but a towel, his red hat, and his belt around the towel. If the mural Santa Claus is reading a Bible as he sits in the sauna and using a red pen to circle the line in the Bible where Jacob says, but my brother is a hairy man and I am a smooth man. I sold this painting to the Vatican for $12 million.
God. Okay. So there's
a lot.
Split between 2 options. It's either Santa coming out of a faucet or Santa in the sauna. Because I like the idea of the Vatican buying a painting that doesn't include Jesus at all.
Okay.
Oh man, I kind of like the sauna one because he's also defacing a Bible.
He is, yeah.
So for the Vatican to not only have a mural of Santa Claus, but also a mural of Santa Claus defacing a Bible is funny to me. So we're gonna go with that.
All right. Let's check that one off. Okay, this one's got 5 choices.
Oh, fuck.
In your opinion, what is the meaning of Christmas?
Oh.
Choice number 1. The meaning of Christmas is huge joy to men and a beast. Okay. Number 2. The meaning of Christmas is learning that Puzzle Man is married to lots of puzzles. Number 3. The meaning of Christmas is Santa Claus drives up to my house in his Jeep and opens the trunk, and there are loose ketchup packets in there that he stole from the diner, and Santa crawls into my house through my faucet and finds my young daughter and drops the ketchup packets at her feet. And my daughter says, "Thank you, sir," and Santa Claus gives a big, loud cough right in her face. Or, the third choice, the meaning of Christmas is waking up in the jungle and using your smartphone to Google the phrase, "Jungle on Christmas, how?" Or the fifth option, the meaning of Christmas is, "Well, baby, it's Puzzle Man lying passed out on your patio."
I'm pretty sure you said third option on the last one and then said fifth option. So I feel like I missed something.
I don't know what I said, but there are 5 choices.
Okay. Jungle.
Jungle.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going with the meaning of Christmas is waking up in the jungle and using your smartphone to Google the phrase, "Jungle on Christmas, how?"
Yeah. Because also you probably wouldn't get any service.
Any service. Yeah. Okay, number 5. Have you received a letter at any point in the past year that simply reads, "I am magnificent. Love, Puzzle Man"? Your choices are yes, no, or "I no longer receive mail due to attempting puzzle magic on my postman."
Oh, it's definitely the third option.
Got it. Next question. This is number 6. What is your favorite Christmas song? You have 5 choices. The first of 5. Santa meets the Boy Scouts, parentheses, ketchup campfire. The second choice. Hark, I hear a Yuletide Jeep. Third choice.
The fuck?
May your mustache smell like puzzles and your heart be full of Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one.
The fourth choice. Somehow we wound up in the jungle.
It's a Guns N' Roses B-side. People don't really know about.
I was going to say, it's the one that leads up to Welcome to the Jungle. And you didn't.
No,
okay.
because I didn't think about the fact that that it's and somebody welcomes them after they're like, "How'd we get here?"
That album is a story. If you ever listen to the whole thing front to back, it tells a story. Way more in depth than Mariah Carey's Jeffrey Murder song.
Yeah.
Okay. Fifth choice. It's Puzzles Now. Parentheses. Welcome to Eternity.
I mean, it's got to be the Guns N' Roses song.
Okay. So somehow we wound up in the jungle.
Yeah. Hope there's fun and games.
I hope there's fun and games. All right. Last question. What is your favorite part of the beloved Christmas movie Santa Claus and Puzzle Man set medical science back 1,000 years? Your first of, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options.
All right.
The scene where Puzzle Man is arrested for shouting, "I'm going to solve you," at a 9-year-old boy.
Ooh, that seems a little inappropriate.
A little bit. The all-Jeep funeral procession in John F. Kennedy's burial scene.
I forgot it was a period piece.
Yeah. Well, I think it jumps around.
Yeah.
Santa's "gotta get my hands on those prawns" speech. The puzzle scene.
Oh, yeah. Dude, classic scene.
Unforgettable.
Yeah. They filmed it in black and white.
I know. It was a very bold choice.
Still somehow presented in color.
It's
the color as it post. It was a puzzling scene.
What a lot of work. The scene where Mahatma Gandhi tries to give Santa back the ketchup packets Santa gave him, and Santa says, "No, you've earned them." That scene makes me cry every time because you know how it ends.
Well, just because it's so touching, because he earned those ketchup packets and still wanted to give them to the needy.
But he went. You know why he gave them up, right?
Because he was fasting.
Yeah, he was going on it was a hunger strike.
Yeah.
How do you not get this? Mahatma Gandhi.
I have to watch it again.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
The scene where Santa Claus lies on his back and his mouth open, or with his mouth open, and Puzzle Man brushes crumbs out of his mustache into Santa's mouth.
That's where the movie kind of loses me a little bit.
It took a sharp turn.
A little too avant-garde.
Yeah, that scene could have been cut and the story wouldn't have lost anything.
Exactly.
I think the director just must have had a really big, he liked that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's into mustache stuff.
Or last one. Or the scene where Jesus manually rolls down the window of his Jeep and shouts, "You idiots! You've set medical science back 1,000 years."
I mean, yeah, that's
I
a lot.
I don't like that this choice gave away the ending for those who may have not seen this movie.
Well, yeah, sorry. We might have to put a spoilers in the beginning of this.
Spoiler warning
Yeah.
for the movie whose title I already forgot.
It's at the top.
It probably is. Anyway. What's your answer?
It was the last one. Jesus. Manually
sorry.
rolling down the window. Yeah.
Yeah, why? Okay. I mean, all right. Again, period piece.
I mean, well, think about it. Because, he's talking about setting everything back 1,000 years so that the rolling of the window down instead of it being a electric window is symbolic.
I believe you. Okay, we're going to find out now. Well, shall it be Santa Claus or Puzzle Man? Matt,
Yep.
I think you'll be pleased to find out that you're getting a visit from Puzzle Man.
Oh.
Amazing! It turns out that this year you're getting a visit from none other than Puzzle Man himself. You can probably smell the puzzles already as Puzzle Man loads up his Jeep with puzzle smells and prepares to perform his puzzle problems on your brain. Puzzle Man's going to go into the bathroom while you're sleeping, and he is going to solve your toilet. He's going to let you brush crumbs out of his mustache, and when you wake up on Christmas morning, you will be in the jungle. It's Puzzle Man for you and your family, and there's no escape. Congratulations.
I'm starting to regret my decision.
Well, you can't, you like the scenes you like.
Yeah, it's true. Can't take it back now.
Puzzle Man kind of looks like Pink Panther.
I believe it's an image of Peter Sellers.
Yeah, it looks a lot like him. So it probably is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I mean,
it is an image of Peter Sellers.
So does this, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I am in the holiday spirit now.
With the thought of possibly meeting Santa, you were like, "Oh God, I'm so sick of this holiday."
I'm tired of Santa. He's
played out. He's played.
It's time to make a change, and Puzzle Man is where it's at.
I think you and I should really work on spreading the joy of that is Puzzle Man.
Yeah,
and turn people's thoughts around on wanting to see Santa Claus because what do you get the man that has everything, right? Who cares? But Puzzle Man, he brings an experience. He's going to solve your toilet.
He's going to solve it. And, I mean, the guy's got a Jeep.
Well, Santa has a Jeep, too.
How dare you? How dare you?
It was Truth or Dare.
You were once again muted.
Why say it?
I mean, it's funny because I'm looking at your thing right now and it still has the little muted icon.
I'm not muted.
But you're not muted.
I'm not muted. Leave me alone.
Something's broke.
It's fine.
Well, I mean, something's broken as far as like the fact that it says you're still muted even though you're not.
Matt, you're broken.
That's true.
And you need to have a few sessions with Puzzle Man so you can figure yourself out. Put your pieces back together.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Yeah. Force fitting those pieces.
No, Sean, that's not how puzzles work.
See you next Tuesday.
Goodbye.
Bye. Happy Puzzle Man Day.
If you have a question, complaint, or threat for Sean or Matt, you can reach us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at hsfamouspod, or you can email the show at highschoolfamous@gmail.com. No animals were pleasured during the making of this podcast, despite our best efforts. All hail our Lord and Savior.
Jeffrey's killer is still out there. He could be, he could even be under the Christmas tree.